Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Yanni. Today I got my little roses on. This is part of my Halloween collection of ears. I am going to be doing some redecorating, and you will see behind me I'll be putting up an array of all of my ears that I have that I switch out. But yeah, so today we are doing another fall inspired look because we are in the month of October, and I said I was going to do 31 days of fall inspired looks for October. So today we are going in with some browns and some greens. So this is my Makeup Geek palette, and I have it full with some orangey, green, brownie. You know, I got a black in there for smoky eye, and of course a white. This is a little palette that I created. I actually have some more single shadows in there in another palette, but I love Makeup Geek. I think they have the best formula for single shadows. ColourPop comes really close as well. I love ColourPop's Super Shock shadows, really good. I have every single, or almost every single, I'm missing probably like the last 5 eyeshadow palettes from ColourPop because it was just getting too expensive for me. But nonetheless, we're gonna go in, we're gonna create some type of brown greeny kind of eye to go with the fall theme. So yeah, if you guys are ready to get your makeup on, then grab a snack, grab a bottle of water, and keep on watching. So I think I'm gonna go into a voiceover. I already have my brows on and I already have my eyelids primed because my children, of course, are downstairs making noise, you know, as always, fighting back and forth, and my babies are crying because the big boys are fighting. So we're gonna go into a voiceover. The first shade I'm gonna dip into in this palette is the color Preppy, and it's like a really light beige color, and I'm just using that for my transition shade in my crease. I'm just doing my sweeping motions back and forth. I want to make sure that I build that color so that every color after that, being that we are using greens and browns, they blend out really nicely. You guys see, I do the same thing all the time. Just have to make sure that you really blend it out. So next, I'm going to be going into the color Cocoa Bear, and it is a nice terracotta, like a light terracotta color. It's a really light brown, and I'm going to use that on my outer V. I'm going to really pack that in my outer V, and I'm just going to take it a little bit lower in my crease, not as pronounced as I did with the Preppy color. I'm just blending back and forth and really building that brown color on there. So for my brow bone highlight, I'm actually going into this white that I have in the palette. It's matte, it's called White Lies, and I'm using that as my brow bone highlight, just to make sure that all the colors blend out well. And going back into that same Cocoa Bear color, and we're just intensifying this really pronounced. I want the brown to really show through because we are using a nice like olivey green. Now we're going to cut the crease, and I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the color 20 because that's the concealer I had next to me. So that's what I'm using to cut my crease, and I'm only doing a half cut crease. And then I went in with my e.l.f. concealer brush, and I'm blending out the outer edges and then just sharpening the actual cut crease that's closest to my crease. You guys see what I'm doing? I'm just making sure that all the lines are nice and blended out and that everything is nice and sharp. I learned that trick from Nicole Guerrero with the looking up because I have like hooded eyes. I want to make sure that the cut crease shines through. So now going into the green color, basically the star of this look, I want to say. This is the color Dirty Martini, and it is a really pretty olivey green color. So we're going to use that all over where we put the concealer. because we want that green to really, really shine through. Now I went in with a flat shader brush with the green because it was coming out a little patchy with my finger. I wanted to make sure to pack that color in so it's nice and vibrant. Now I'm going in to a little bit of a shimmer shade. This color is called Envy, and it's like a green with a little tiny bit of shimmers in it, and that's what I'm using as my transition shade between Cocoa Bear and Dirty Martini. And now you see me intensifying the outer V with that Cocoa Bear color. And I'm using just a regular eyeshadow brush for this. They're all Wet n Wild brushes that I believe that I used. I'm just making sure that the crease is blended in with that green Dirty Martini color so that there's no harsh lines going on. Next, I'm going into the black color that's in my little eyeshadow palette, and this is in the color Corrupt. And I'm just going to lightly use that on my outer V just to give my eye a little bit of depth. I want it to be like a smoky brown and green eye type of thing. Now going in with a clean Wet n Wild blending brush, I'm just going to buff out any harsh lines that you see going on. I just want to make sure that everything is nice and blended. Now I am going to go off camera and do my other eye. Now going in with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the color Perversion. I'm going to get ready to do my tight line and do my lower lash line as well. And I really like this formula. It is definitely a glide on. It glides on nice and smoothly. Now going in with my trusty NYX matte liquid liner. I'm going to go ahead and do a small wing. Now going in with my e.l.f. Lengthening and Volumizing Mascara. I have been loving this mascara as of lately. See, look what it does to my lashes. Sometimes you don't even need lashes if you find the right mascara. And this one, for the price point, is pretty good. So I did do my face off camera, and you guys already know my routine with foundation, concealer, and powder. So I don't really do that on camera, or I'm going to stop doing that on camera so much. But now going in to do my lower lash line, I'm taking the color Cocoa Bear on an angled brush, and I'm really pressing that into my lower lash line. And I'm only going 3/4 of the way. Then I'm going to take a smaller smudge brush, and I'm going to take the color Preppy, and I'm going to use that to smudge out that Cocoa Bear color on my lower lash line. Then I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay eyeliner pencil, and I'm going to tight line. Now going in with that black on that angled brush, the color Corrupt, I'm going to set the eyeliner on my lower lash line because it is very creamy and I don't want it to fade away. Now going in with bronzer, I'm going in with my new favorite bronzer. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Matte Bronzer. I love this bronzer. It's so pigmented. Next, going into my Bang Beauty blush in Desert Rose. I'm going to use that as my blush color for today. Now, an oldie but goodie, I'm going into the Balm Mary Louminizer, and I'm going to use that as my overall highlight. Now for the Milani setting spray, I wanted to brighten up my highlight in my inner corner because I did use that Mary Louminizer, so I sprayed my setting spray on it, and as you can see, it does give a nice color payoff, and it brightens the inner corner. I can't even talk. And because this is a darker matte look, I wanted some brightness in the inner corner. Now I'm going to go ahead and spray my entire face with that setting spray because, you know, it's my favorite drugstore one. And I'm going to fan it out with my trusty fan. And then for lip color, I'm going to go with a nude. I'm taking the MAC Cosmetics Prolong Lip Liner in the color Cork. And I am going to line my lips. And I did put on the e.l.f. Lip Plumper before I put the lip liner on because I don't have a very full upper lip. So I like to have a little bit more of a fuller lip. So I always use that plumper. So all I'm doing is just lining my lips with that lip liner. And then I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Velvet Matte Lip. And this is in the color Wanted, which is a brand new color to my collections. And I love this color. It's like a warm chocolatey brown. It's like a milk chocolate color, I say. And it's just so pretty. It goes with so many different looks. And I believe that is going to be the end of this video. And that's the completed look. If you enjoyed watching me create this beautiful green and brown smoky eye cut crease type of eye look for fall, then please like this video and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you can get notified every time I upload videos, which is 3 times a week, Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And yeah, I've been enjoying playing around with all of my warm tone palettes. I absolutely love this Makeup Geek palette that I created. It is definitely an essential for the fall. And yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Now I have to run out of here and go to work. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks for hanging. And I will see you beauties all in my next video. Bye.